Ever wondered how many ways you can express the concept of something being left over or remaining? Well, buckle up because today we're exploring 7 key vocabulary words that capture this idea. First up, we have remnant. A remnant is a small remaining quantity of something, often used when referring to a piece of fabric or cloth. For instance, she managed to craft a beautiful patchwork quilt from remnants of old clothes. Next, we have remain. As a verb, remain refers to the state of continuing to exist, especially after other similar things have ceased to exist. We often use this term when talking about structures or buildings. For example, after the fire, only the charred remains of the building stood. Coming up third, we have reminder. When we talk about a reminder in the context of money, we refer to an amount that is still due. So you might hear someone say, he received a reminder for the unpaid electricity bill. Our fourth vocabulary is leftover. This term is quite common and is usually used when talking about food. Leftover refers to something, especially food, remaining after the rest has been used or consumed. For instance, she packed the leftover pizza for lunch the next day. Moving on to our fifth vocabulary word, relic. A relic is an object surviving from an earlier time, especially one of historical interest. For instance, the museum houses relics from the ancient Egyptian civilization. Next in line is residual. Residual refers to something remaining after the greater part or quantity is gone. This term is often used in a more technical or scientific context. For example, the scientists studied the residual effects of the medication. And finally, we have survivor. A survivor is a person remaining alive after an event in which others have died. The term can also refer to the remainder of a group of people or things. For instance, he was the sole survivor of the shipwreck. So there you have it, 7 vocabulary words all centered around the concept of remaining or leftover. To recap, we've covered remnant, remain, reminder, leftover, relic, residual, and survivor. Each of these words has a unique usage and connotation, allowing you to express the idea of something remaining in a variety of contexts. Happy learning!